Each year, we say goodbye to beloved figures who shaped our world with their talent, passion, and presence. Today, we honor celebrities we lost in 2024, remembering their contributions and the legacies they left behind. Toby Keith was an American country music singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and businessman. Keith released his chart-topping debut single, "Should Have Been a Cowboy," in 1993. During the 1990s, Keith released his first 4 studio albums, each of which earned gold or higher certification. At only 62 years old, Toby Keith lost his battle with stomach cancer. Keith first shared his diagnosis in the fall of 2021, after months of treatment including chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery. But with his passing comes an opportunity to spread awareness for the symptoms of this often difficult-to-diagnose illness. John David Souther was an American singer, songwriter, and actor. He was a principal architect of the Southern California sound and a major influence on a generation of songwriters. Souther wrote and co-wrote songs recorded by Linda Ronstadt and some of the Eagles' biggest hits, including Best of My Love, Victim of Love, Heartache Tonight, and New Kid in Town. How Long, which appeared on the Eagles' Long Road Out of Eden, came from Souther's first solo album. The cause of death for singer-songwriter John David J.D. Souther was not announced when he died at age 78. Liam James Payne was an English singer and songwriter. He was a member of the English-Irish pop band One Direction, one of the best-selling boy bands of all time, alongside Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, Harry Styles, and Louis Tomlinson. Payne twice appeared as a solo auditionee on the British television series The X Factor in 2008 and 2010. In the latter, he was invited to join One Direction alongside fellow contestants, placing third and later achieving global success. Sarah was of the most adventurous souls I've ever met, fellow Naked and Afraid star Melissa Lauren wrote on Facebook. She wasn't only a fierce survivalist on Naked and Afraid, she completed XL in South Africa with me, but a breast cancer survivor who kept an inspiring and positive attitude through her treatment. She died October 22nd in a car accident in Kahala, Hawaii. Kris Kristofferson was an American singer, songwriter, and actor. He was a pioneering figure in the outlaw country movement of the 1970s, moving away from the polished Nashville sound and toward a more raw, introspective style. During the 1970s, he also embarked on a successful career as a Hollywood actor. As an actor, he became known for his roles in Cisco Pike, Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Bloom in Love, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and A Star is Born. For the latter, he earned a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Dame Margaret Natalie Smith was a British actress. Known for her wit in both comedic and dramatic roles, she had an extensive career on stage and screen for over 7 decades, and was one of Britain's most recognizable and prolific actresses. She received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 5 BAFTA Awards, 4 Emmy Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards, and a Tony Award, as well as nominations for 6 Olivier Awards. Smith is one of the few performers to earn the Triple Crown of acting. James Earl Jones was an American actor. A pioneer for black actors in the entertainment industry, he is known for his extensive and acclaimed roles on stage and screen. Jones is one of the few performers to achieve the EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. He was inducted into the American Theater Hall of Fame in 1985 and was honored with the National Medal of Arts in 1992, the Kennedy Center Honor in 2002, the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award in 2009, and the Academy Honorary Award in 2011. Sidney Raymond Eudy was an American professional wrestler, best known for his tenures in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, wrestling under the ring names Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, and Psycho Sid. Eudy was a 6-time world champion, having won the WWF Championship twice, the WCW World Heavyweight Championship twice, and the USWA Unified World Heavyweight Championship twice. He held the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship once and headlined pay-per-views for both promotions, including the main events of WrestleMania 8 and WrestleMania 13 in 1992 and 1997, and Starrcade in 2000. Philip John Donahue was an American media personality, writer, film producer, and the creator and host of The Phil Donahue Show. The television program, later known simply as Donahue, was the first popular talk show to feature a format that included audience participation. The show had a 29-year run on national television that began in Dayton, Ohio in 1967 and ended in New York City in 1996. Phil Donahue's cause of death was not disclosed, but his family said he died peacefully at home after a long illness. Orenthal James Simpson, also known by his nickname The Juice, was an American professional football player, actor, and media personality who played in the National Football League, NFL, for 11 seasons, primarily with the Buffalo Bills. Simpson is regarded as one of the greatest running backs of all time, but his success was overshadowed by his criminal trial and controversial acquittal for the murders of his former wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ron Goldman in 1994. Simpson died at the age of 76 on April 10th after losing his battle with cancer. George Robert Newhart was an American comedian and actor. Newhart was known for his deadpan and stammering delivery style. Beginning his career as a stand-up comedian, he transitioned his career to acting in television. He received numerous accolades, including 3 Grammy Awards, an Emmy Award, and a Golden Globe Award. He received the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor in 2002. In 1985, Newhart was hospitalized for secondary polycythemia, a condition attributed to his years of heavy smoking. He recovered after several weeks and eventually quit smoking. Newhart died from complications of several short illnesses at his home in Los Angeles. Richard Philip Lewis was an American stand-up comedian, actor, and writer. Lewis came to prominence in the 1980s and became known for his dark, neurotic, and self-deprecating humor. As an actor, he was known for starring in the ABC sitcom Anything But Love from 1989 to 1992, and for playing the role of Prince John in the 1993 film Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Lewis also had a recurring role as a fictionalized version of himself in the HBO comedy series Curb Your Enthusiasm from 2000 to 2024. Milton Teagle. Richard Simmons was an American fitness instructor and television personality. He was a promoter of weight loss programs, most prominently through his television show, The Richard Simmons Show, and later the Sweating to the Oldies line of aerobics videos. Simmons began his weight loss career by opening his Gym Slimmins in Beverly Hills, California, catering to the overweight in a supportive atmosphere. And he became widely known through exposure on television and through the popularity of his consumer products. He was often parodied and was a frequent guest on late-night television and radio talk shows, such as The Late Show with David Letterman and The Howard Stern Show. Westheimer was born in Germany to a Jewish family. As the Nazis came to power, her parents sent the 10-year-old girl to a school in Switzerland for safety while they remained behind because of her elderly grandmother. Both were killed in concentration camps. After World War II, she emigrated to British-controlled Mandatory Palestine. At 4 feet 7 inches, 140 centimeters, tall and 17 years of age, she joined the Haganah and was trained as a sniper. On her 20th birthday, she was wounded in action by an exploding shell during mortar fire on Jerusalem during the 1947 to 1949 Israeli War of Independence, and almost lost both feet. 2 years later, Westheimer moved to Paris, France, where she studied psychology at the Sorbonne. Immigrating to the United States in 1956, she worked as a maid to put herself through graduate school, earned a Master of Arts in Sociology from the New School in 1959, and earned a doctorate at age 42 from Teachers College, Columbia University in 1970. Over the next decade, she taught at a number of universities and had a private sex therapy practice. Shelley Duvall was an American actress and producer. Known for her collaborations with Robert Altman and for playing eccentric characters, she won a Cannes Film Festival Award and was nominated for a British Academy Film Award and 2 Emmy Awards. 4 of her films are preserved in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. After several months in hospice care, Duvall died due to complications from diabetes at her home in Blanco. Seth Brooks Binzer, better known by his stage name Shifty Shellshock, was an American rapper and singer-songwriter who co-founded the rap rock band Crazy Town, known for their hit song Butterfly. He later had a solo career as well. Binzer struggled with addiction throughout his career and appeared on the reality television series Celebrity Rehab and Sober House. Donald McNichol Sutherland CC was a Canadian actor. With a career spanning 6 decades, he received numerous accolades, including a Primetime Emmy Award and 2 Golden Globe Awards, as well as a BAFTA Award nomination. Considered one of the best actors never nominated for an Academy Award, he was given an Academy Honorary Award in 2017. Sutherland was a prominent anti-war activist during the Vietnam War era. Sutherland died from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD,